Hello everyone. Welcome on in on a Sunday here in New Zealand. Hope you're all doing well. G'day, g'day. And today, hopefully going to start off our second season here at Newcastle. And we will quite early, because the draw's just happened in game. We'll show you it shortly. Have some Champions League football. So we'll reveal the group very shortly. I haven't seen it properly yet. I've done a press conference because no one wants to see that. But welcome, and I've signed a few players as well. They're not here yet because still a month till the actual window opens, but we did some stuff after yesterday's stream. So I hope you're all doing well. We should get some gameplay in today, which is the main thing, I think. So we've got one A-League game, and then bang, 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 the 3 group games in the Champions League. And I think after that, we've got like the gap throughout nearly the whole season. So yeah, hopefully going to find a way. We should be finding a way just quietly to get out of our group. But welcome in. Hope you're having a good Sunday or Saturday, depending on what part of the world you are in. It's finally feeling like summer here in New Zealand, which is classic because back to work tomorrow. And I'm full of Thai food. So let's go and show you what I've been doing since yesterday. If you're on our YouTube, also leave a nice big thumbs up over there for me. It does help out quite a bit. And Twitch, if you're new around here, follow. That's quite handy. And if you really got money, subscriptions? No, we won't ask for subs. Goodness me. If you enjoy, then you know, obviously. But right, here's we've just had our group drawn. We've made our way forward to the 1st of September, so not actually that far, but I have done quite a bit of stuff since you were last here. Truth be told, there was a corrupt save file, so I had to redo a bit of stuff from late yesterday. Thankfully, it was like 10 past 5, so it was only like I had to redo 20 minutes of stuff. And yeah, so first up, here's our Champions League Group Stage draw. We have got... let's just show you the overall competition because there's only 3 groups. Obviously, Nippon are going to be the favourites because they're out of Japan and are defending champions and the only other playable league in Asia on the women's side. But we've got a pretty nice draw. Teams from Taipei, I want to say, Vietnam and Uzbekistan. Hangyuan FC out of Taipei, I believe that is. Ho Chi Minh, obviously, Vietnam, and Sevinch out of Uzbekistan. So we just need to finish top 2 to absolutely make sure we're going through. And even being 2 of the 3 best 3rd place finishes will get you through. So it's pretty uncutthroat at that stage of the comp. But very happy we avoided the Korean, Japanese and Chinese teams. Having 3 of them in the same groups, quite brutal. Down in Group C. Group A probably would actually quite like to be playing one of those ones in the actual knockouts of the competitions first up. But yeah, it looks like a group we should be getting out of, and we're quite lucky, I think, to have avoided some of those teams in Group C, is what I'd say. Maybe not Bam Katoon, which is a great name. But yeah, I've got to be pretty happy with that group. So yeah, also we were debating whether to sell Ruby Sullivan. Oh, not already. I think before I got soft locked. Also, that's worth noting too, isn't it? 74k for that. Now, you notice the transfer budget's not that great. We did sell Ruby Sullivan though. So if we go over to our transfer history activity, out and show the not actives. No, it's not going to show up here. This is where I need to find the history. There we are. Right. Ruby Sullivan. Off to Cologne. I'm pretty sure overall it was for a fee of £60,000, but 45 up front. Good player. She was about to get a quite substantial wage rise here next season. Just money was a bit too good for us to turn down, I feel like. So she's gone to Cologne off the back of Luther making her way to PSG in yesterday's stream as well. So lost a couple of decent players there to Europe. A backup and our vice captain. Now, we have signed a couple since you were last here, hence why I was on the transfer activity page. So, you knew about Emily Sparks on a designated player, and Teodora Vasic not as a designated player, better not be. We've signed 3 more. So, first up, a couple of Aussies, which we were actually able to do with that money that we got from the Ruby Sullivan sales. So, a new backup left back in Lana Prickerson. For some reason, even though she's a free agent, not going to join us until another month, but she is already here, allowing her to trial. Looks a bit better than Ferris. There's a couple of quite nice attributes in there. She'll be quite handy as a fullback who can also do some centre-back duties, but definitely more of a full-back with some of those traits that she's got there. Gets forward whenever possible and moves ball to left foot before a dribble attempt, an actual left-footed left-back. So that could be quite handy. So Plickerson comes in, might be butchering that name, Plickerkin maybe. Formerly of Western Sydney, they released her, so fair play. We've picked her up. Cheers for that. Also, Evelyn Lanteri Bartley. It's certainly a name. She got released, and I'm not really too sure why, because she looks quite handy. So she's going to be a good backup in behind both McKee and Karkassi. Got a really good young core of Australian defenders here now, formerly of Perth, so I can kind of understand why she'd want to leave that place, because, yeah, Perth aren't that great, are they? But a runner-up at the World Cup. Look, Pool. Hope you're doing well. Welcome on in. Hope you're having a good day. So, yeah, we signed her on a free, and the big one is the Ruby Sullivan replacement. We spent money, £14,000, not 15, on Fernanda Insawasti. Looks good. Looks proper good. Designated player, but only about £500 a week. Is a mercenary. But in terms of what Ruby was doing and what we want this one to do, reckon we've got a nice one there. Great technique, bravery, work rate, natural fitness, can go all day, 20 years old, 2 caps for Colombia, future star. Just lucky, all good. All good. Welcome on in though. But yeah, I'm happy with that. We did spend a bit of money on her, but we had it obviously, having sold players for 100k, we were able to do that, and actually a bit cheaper wage-wise than what we could have picked up on freeze. So I think we're good now. Yeah, I think we're pretty sweet for the rest of this window. So we're just going to make our way forward. We're about to do preseason friendlies, and we'll get going through that, and just had all that stuff coming through regarding the ACL, but the finances here looking really good. The wages are going to obviously get worse when the players actually arrive. But yeah, thought that was well, after I had to redo a bit of stuff from yesterday's stream, that was about as far as I got, seeing as FM26 doing FM26 things. But yeah, I'm quite happy having replaced Ruby Sullivan like that. I think it's a really good deal. Getting, I can't remember her name. I'll remember the name again. Insawasti, I think it was. Obviously, once she actually arrives, because she's the one who isn't here yet, playing for a club in Colombia. But yeah, quite happy with the business we've done there. So we've got 1 month until we, give or take, or actually just over a month till we kick off the A-League. But we've got some friendlies. Unless bids come in for our players, I think we're going to be flying through the rest of this preseason quite nicely. So that is quite good. Oliveira's back. Awesome. Green strain. So we can actually get her back onto the bench for minutes. And Benny, welcome in. Yeah, we sold Ruby, if you missed that, mate, because I don't know if we did that yesterday. We sold her. Seeing as you were the one who voted. So I got the 60k there off Cologne and have used it well with the Colombian coming in. I reckon that's a big upgrade just quietly. That's interesting. Union Berlin not being able to afford a deal. Okay. So we're just about to crack our way through some friendlies. I would have got further, but the frickin' FM in a corrupt file, so I had to redo all those transfers essentially earlier today. Yeah. Because I did do a little bit last night and then got a corrupt file this morning, so to redo some stuff. So we're a little bit behind where I was hoping we'd be, but we should still get at least hopefully a couple of Champions League games in today. But it's a quite kind group getting the teams out of Taipei, Vietnam, and Uzbekistan. So I'm quite happy with that. We should be going through to the knockouts based on what we did last season. As long as these new players who get here adapt to what we're doing, and most of them are here on trials. So they're going to get a couple of games in the next couple of weeks. So we should be all good to go. Now this would be a little bit of concern. Oh boy, here we go. This didn't happen when I did my before the corrupt file. So this is where he feels a bit screwy. Injury rehab, right? don't worry, we have got to be fair. De Oliveira is a backup, so you know it's not horrific there now. It's actually quite well balanced. Let's call back up whatchamacall, the B team, Shaun the B team, Minute, because she can actually play a bit further back compared to the other one that is in our B team. So Minute comes back up, seeing as De Oliveira was previously injured. Now it's Talon Henniker, which is a shame, but oh well, we're all good. We've got a new striker in, we've got a new midfielder coming, new right winger from the Phoenix, our limited time there, and yeah, a couple of extra defenders. So I'm very happy with what we've done in the window now. Let's check this face cam, because it did make me do some... No, it's okay. Okay, we're fine. My face cam did for some reason reset itself before it came on today, to my all sorts of weird stuff happening. I had to completely redo all my settings, the contrast and everything. So hopefully it behaves. But I suppose we'll see if there's any interest in any of our other players here currently, but we hopefully going to be nice and set. Start of October is when the window opens. That's when also registration needs to be pretty much locked in. It's a really weird, you've got like 1 week to finish most of your transfer business. Now I think you get one after that in case a club tries to pinch a good player off you. One replacement. It was really weird. And the other good thing too is those 2 local Aussies that we picked up are both on scholarships, so they don't count towards our salary cap. They're relatively cheap anyway. I think a combined wage of $350, but they don't need to be registered, so that's also very, very useful as well here in the Ninja A-League, which we'll look to defend. Mainly the league part, because finals, anything can happen, but if you finish top in the league... now, is this... Oh, no, it's on shuffle. Okay, fair enough. Because it did unshuffle yesterday, and we got a bunch of Matchbox 20 in a row. And all of a sudden, there's a bunch of Robbie Williams. So I was just wondering. Feels like a FIFA World Cup draw. But, no, just Spotify doing Spotify things. Right. I should probably also... I should have done this earlier. So, it was, okay. Yes, I did downgrade because we were already getting a bit low. Right, let's burn through this if we can. Right, the Phoenix goalkeeper looks no good. Dreams You're In is still a wonderful name, but we're not signing you. I wonder if Olivia... I don't think Olivia Wood's related to Chris Wood. Gatehouse looks quite handy, right? If they've got orange in their name, Shaun, they probably were on the shortlist. Some good players around the A-League just quietly, they are worth actual money, and we can't really do that, especially having blown a bit of it on the midfielder who's coming in. Reza, that's right, she was quite promising, wasn't she? A couple of players we remember from our 63 days at Wellington. Sorry to spoil the shorts for those who keep up via that. Oh, that's a good fullback there too. There are some good players, but for some reason they must have some really weak areas, some of these other teams. Or they just stacked in certain positions, like Radman Lavaja is quite good. I think we looked at her, but she didn't quite do what we wanted her to. And behind Talon Henniker, ironically, who's now injured, is probably going to miss the first bit of the season. At least the first game. She might get fit during the Champions League, to be fair. That week we were doing that. Okay, now we're getting all the yellow players. This should be a bit quicker then. Do I need to look at her? Not, well, we can sort that out in the future. Shaun, you've probably need to wait and see what your wage is going to look like once players arrive now. We looked at Haley. She did not actually want to come here. I keep thinking there's always players in the A-League. For some reason, you're seeing the logo of it, the last team that popped up. So that's probably, they're not all here. Because goodness, otherwise, stacked league just quietly. But we are down to 4th on the season preview, but I don't think they're including. Well, they've taken Talon out of the Dream 11 for some reason. Might be because of injury. But yeah, I think we've got some players that will get in there once they actually officially arrive via transfer. Like to Sparks, hopefully our striker. I reckon the midfielder could be a sneaky chance of getting in there. But here we go, first friendly. Got 8 of them, just playing all the local teams. We were supposed to have friendly against PSG, but there was no time to schedule it. A 3-0 win. It's honestly not amazing, but we'll take it. And praise the triangle. We probably want to go sort of between a first team and a second team too a little bit here, if that's possible. So let's do a bit of that. Yep, you can get some familiarity. Coots is currently in the team to play that role. And where's Songa? There you are. Okay. Hurst is the other centre back. Apart from Lantieri, who I think we're actually training up on that side. Sparksy, Voisey Yalden, Saketa Bosbale. Out left it would be Minute and Lookmeyer up top. Right, all good. So that's if we just get this done nice and early because we want to keep all our squad, we'll get all our squad fit going to the season. Against all the local teams here in Newey or Sydney. Still can't get coaches either, which is just classic because we did get an increase in coaches allowed, which is the most useless thing here out of anything because no coaches want to come here. So yeah, not the most ideal improvement there from the board. Just we'll keep advertising, but I don't have high hopes for us to fill any coaching positions going to our second season. It's the same thing at Manjung. There's lots of people who want to work for the reserve team, then you offer them a first team job and they want an extra £500 a week, and it's not able to do that, at least here. Especially in a previous financial situation. Might be better now. Maybe I should ask actually about that. But either way, it won't be a wee while before we can get coaches in, I think. This must be an auto save. Hey. So just, yeah, waiting to get through these preseason fixtures and then we'll get into some actual games, but still got a couple of weeks until players arrive. So that's currently the waiting situation. Yeah, we're pretty good. You're only okay potential for a foreigner. Songer improving, hopefully. She's got the good potential. She's going to be hopefully quite a handy player to come in for. O'Donoghue, who's now the definite senior midfielder we've got. But hopefully it's going to be a great partnership between her and the new Colombian that's coming in from Deportivo Cali. Definitely the biggest transfer so far in the save. I'm pretty sure we only spent like 5k maybe once in Malaysia. We did spend maybe about the same, but on a player who we never used because it was in the year that we were leaving. But yeah, I think we hadn't gone over the 10k mark before, so we've broken that here with Newcastle. Also, let's just check. No, Talon's still out for a fair while. But so it was a good core of that squad here now. I mean, to be fair, Lantieri's arguably better than our other centre backs too, so that's interesting. I'll keep McKee and Kakesi together, but 3 good options. It's quite nice. Hopefully not going to go full Liverpool here with the transfers we've made, signing too many and they don't know what we do, but hopefully it's FM. We'll be fine, surely. Okay, so we've got a couple of things to get through here. Continue the advert. I might even... I tried this last season. I don't think it worked, but... hiring and firing, coaching staff. Try and get someone else onto it, maybe. Get the Doff on instead of the technical director. Because the technical director has been freaking useless at that. I thought I'd actually taken over responsibility for that, but apparently not. Oh dear. So I'm not looking forward to going back to work tomorrow. The 6 a.m. wake ups are going to be brutal after a couple of weeks with nice sleep-ins. Oh, right, a couple of injuries. Thankfully, that was our backup team, so hopefully it's not going to impact us too much or be too long, too many of those. Amber's not training well. No surprises there. If we do need to cut someone, she's the one that's first on the chopping block. Uh, 5 to 8 weeks for Zvoizy Yulden is not a short amount of time. Yeah, that's going to be an issue. Oh, no way. So there's our backup left back as well. We'll go on for 7 weeks to 3 months. So, I mean, we thankfully do still have Ferris, but that's a bit brutal. Alright. So we need a right winger. And where's she gone? Zara Ferris, up you come, because you're the left back. Now we do actually have Aladdinum, don't we? So it's not horrific, but it's still not ideal. So let's sort this out. So where's Denim gone? And you come there at the moment. And Ferris, there you are. Okay. And technically, yeah. So let's switch them all around, play the first team next time. Hopefully that's not going to be a mistake. Don't need more injuries, but I'm surprised I got that many from one game. Sparksy, De Oliveira out left at the moment, Vusic up top, which leaves Sakita. Right, we're good. There's the first team, which I should save, but I won't do it quite yet because it's not quite the first team. But 6-2 in that friendly, so it's a little bit better anyway. Yeah, there's a couple of long-term injuries we've copped in 2 preseason friendlies, and I think there was one just came from training of all things. So that's not ideal. We were quite lucky with injuries last season, to be fair. This might be the year where we get tested in that front, maybe. Right, season ticket sales. I'm expecting some big season tickets this year. Some big signings, defending champions, Asian campaign. Let's get Newy out there. Once the game auto saves, so you can actually let me know what's going on. Okay, Phoenix has signed someone off JDT, which is intriguing. Not familiar with him, but yeah. Alright, here we go. So let's get into the inbox. Okay, that doesn't actually tell us if we've increased in that, so that's not as useful as I thought it might be to know. Right. Yeah, we still can't get coaches. Well, I mean, I'm delegating it to staff. Will one of them do something, please? All the cans from Rangers on a free. Interesting. I can't really see what she'd do in the role would actually use it, but it's getting some good suggestions coming through, and we've probably done most of our business because it does pay to do it early in the A-League. Or they restrict the amount of players you can register. That was obscure, but thankfully nothing too serious there for Ferris, because then we would have been mudded at left back. Bruised knee. What are we doing in training? I'm not in charge of that. Going proper wild in that. In the pre-season, the girls are fired up, obviously. Not sure. I mean, they can probably calm down a little bit. Okay, we've got our Continental C license. Do we? I mean, we can probably ask for a B with the amount of money that I've just got from the Champions League. Let's put them well into the positive, as well as the 100k players that we've sold. But yeah, we're probably quite a handy manager now with the badges as well. we will ask. If they come back to us, it means no generally. If they don't come back to us, we're probably already studying for it, as we've found out. No, I'm not even going to look at the managerial vacancies. Don't think it's too need to know. Geez, Robbie is coming up a lot today for some reason. Okay. FIFA did properly get hold of my playlist, didn't they? I said the word draw, and they just Robbie. Just someone heard that from a microphone, and they thought, yeah, it's a football draw. Robbie Williams. It's even overriding shuffle. Right, well, it's 3-1. It's okay, isn't it? It's okay. The first team actually not scoring as much as the B team, which is slightly concerning, but hey. Probably there are more new players in the first team, so we'll give them benefit of the doubt as we're about to play the emerging Jets up next, which we have nothing to do with. The reserves are not called the emerging Jets as far as I'm aware anyway, so this could be interesting. Yeah. Okay, it might actually be they've just got a completely different name for some reason. Yeah, okay, it's our B team. Kind of weird how we can schedule games against both our B team and the emerging Jets then. There we go. Right. We've got 5 more friendlies, then we've got Perth to kick things off, who I think is still the worst team. We'll wait and see when the actual window opens and players arrive. And then those 3 Champions League games. So on paper, it looks like quite a nice start to the season. Kind of like last year. So let's hopefully get off to a good start yet again. I say we did take a little while last year to get rolling. But the bigger rival is going to be our midfielder from Colombia. Because the rest are actually already here, just unofficially. Oh yeah, right, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. You can go on the short list. There's nothing here about a coaching badge. What's missing in our recruitment team? Oh, loan manager, we don't need that. So I take it we are actually studying for a badge. Yes, I'll tell you what, Newcastle are great for coaching badges. What a club. What a club. Spent 5 years at Manjung for the 1 coaching badge in the last year, and we've come to Newcastle and we've got, what's this, our 4th in well, probably a year now actually. Probably just coming up on a year since we've been here. Alright, Sylvia's turned professional. Cool. Quite a handy right back actually. Good potential and determination. So I think we actually leave our first team in for this game just because some of the bench players might get a trot for the reserves, and we away with the emerging Jets, as they like to be known. Apparently. They do want us to rotate though. I might as well. Sephiroth is the left back. Coots DM. Denim out right. We want Minute out left. We are really weak on the wings currently. And even Bosbell isn't really fully trained where she should be. Yeah, Hurst alongside Landhieri. There's O'Donoghue, where Songa comes in. I think that's our backup team. Yeah. Hopefully they can do a job over the other reserves. Okay, you look, we already know about you, so that's okay. Right, the 4 friendly, halfway there. 6-0. Oh, that's what I like. That's what I want to see. This reserve team might be quite handy. I need to switch the names around. Scoring a lot more goals than the first actual teamers. 6-0. Who got the goals? Oh, a couple of first teamers to eventually make their way on, but shared it around. That's a good performance. Okay. So we're going to get some actual players coming in now, and in particular at midfield, which means Coots is probably going to drop out of the first team. So that it is Cratwell and Songa who are the actual backups. We still cannot get a coach to save ourselves. Which is a bit weird as a Champions League club. They released Amir Manjon. Interesting call. That was pretty good for us there at left back. But here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4 days until the window opens, and then we'll see just how good we're supposed to be this season on the actual preview. Okay, I wasn't actually planning to go after her, but apparently speculation. Right. Oh, here we go. Yeah, get it around. I mean, you were saying 700 last time. Now we're aiming for 600. That's not encouraging signs. So the trials are coming to an end, obviously, because they're about to join us properly. The Perth takeover. They interesting this year. I'm finding. Oh crap. Okay, hold on. I can only choose one at what? What's that rule? Oh no, we've stuffed ourselves here. Okay. Why can you only sign one per season by choosing to demote the current digit with the smallest cap to a full-time? Oh my lord. Okay. Oh, what a stupid. Oh my god. Okay, right. I mean, we've spent 15k on one, so that's probably the one that we actually want to. The other one's a free agent, so you know we can go back after her, but that's so stupid. Right. I'm not convinced about that one. Let's withdraw. Yes. Yes, right. That I did not know that. Okay, so we can only sign one person out of the two. Even though we had 2 spare DP spots, we can only sign 1 per season. So we've currently got a situation where we could put De Oliveira out right alongside Talon once she gets fit. And we've got Voyazy out right as well. It's probably the least important area. Midfield, I think, is going to be a bit better to go for. I don't think we're going to be able to get Sparks down to a full time this season, though. We're going to have to think about this. Who's available at right? Okay, this is the midfield list. Cool. Who would want to join on a normal contract in midfield if we do pull out of the Colombian? Why that's a thing, I don't know, but it is apparently. So, right wing. I mean, we can go after Reddy to be fair, can't we? Because we were going to get her anyway. I think I'm going to prioritise in Swasti, which is very harsh on Emily Sparks, the Kiwi. All other deals will be cancelled. Okay, fine. This competition is so annoying. Japan. Like, I'm joking, but it's not. It wouldn't even matter in Asia. We're playing in 2 different competitions. So if I go now, Sparks is just a free agent. Awesome, we lack the finance. Oh, what a stupid system. Alright, so we're not getting Sparks, so we need a right winger. In the 6 days that we've got until the window closes again. How is that a D? I'm sorry. Hold on. How's Inswesti a D? Someone explain that to me. Anyway. They said, yeah. Fine. Oh, so stupid. Freaking A-League rules. Right. Squad numbers. Assistant. Why have you done some of these? Can we not change the ones from last year yet? Okay, hold on. We can't change past players' numbers. Okay. What is this league? Minute, a left winger, 27, 29. You're actually the striker. We'll give you 11. Oh, yeah. Okay. I'll decline that question. So we'll just have a quick look here. And yeah, Inawasti obviously comes in there. Let's get the first team sorted out here. So for the moment, De Oliveira, right wing. We do need a right winger right now, don't we? Because it is actually Denim currently. Mental A-League. If you've got the space, why not just let us sign people? We can go after it next season, but not now because reasons. So Coots will be going down to the reserves. But that's our team. when you get you, I'll get all these people training as well. So you are a centre mid. Vasic, that's what I was looking for. So it wasn't quite complete. Channel forward. Who else is new? I think that's it, isn't it? Except for maybe a couple on the bench and you and the injured ones in personal position. I think we'll get you as a no nonsense depending on what I've got on Hurst. Oh no, she is a no nonsense, so I've been playing them the wrong way around. That's classic. And yes, what happened to the other one? Is that one being cancelled because of the injury now? Oh, this game. Yeah, they just cancelled a transfer there because of injury. Okay. So what have we got left then? Okay, we can fix that easy. At least I thought we could. Cheapest. Okay. How's that happened? Is there, have they put in the reserves? What's, yes, they have. Okay. Oh, weird game. Okay. And yes, she's not there now. Awesome. But you can train your position as a fullback, right? So we haven't got a lot of spare money actually. Try and keep it at 1k, but that does mean we've got like not a lot. 140. I do need a bit of a right winger here desperately. Oh. Yeah, you do a job actually, being local and all that. Very keen. You want, oh my god, yes. Frickin' yes, my word, would you be good. Okay. Might have lucked into one here big time. And position winger, yeah. Beautiful, okay. Yes, you'd be more than frickin' regular, you'd be important. Yep, that's fine. Cool. Champions League will give you money, sure. Okay, well, that might have actually been good not getting sparks. Maybe I should have checked the loyalty bonus there, but Charlotte Swaby might end up being the best emergency signing of all time. Right. Let's just bump this up a bit. Might keep that a bit like, right, we might have absolutely escaped here. 240 for her compared to would have been 900 for Sparks. Yes. We'll take that. Now also, if we've still got the first team here, haven't we? If Sparks is not going to want to join us, yeah, Emily, you can go away then. The game just does not want me to manage you. The whole Wellington situation and now this, the game just, we're not meant to be together. Go and listen to your Taylor Swift and, you know, go and write songs about me or something instead of play football, because they're not letting you do it for me. Right, attend the press conference here about our signings. I'm very proud of the work the club's done. Shouldn't take it long to adapt. A big chunk did come out. Kylie Flanagan does speak Serbian. That's right. It's important to help. Look, football's a universal language. Does this deal leave you with too many options? No. Quality and depth. Perkison. I think we don't need to make those predictions yet. And yeah, hopefully the new striker can do that too. Now, what on earth is going on all the way down here? Now, who does want... Someone's got to want Sparks, aren't they? Nope. Okay, that's hilarious. Not really, because I would have quite liked to, but if we do get the one that we just put a bid in for, scenes. Electric. So I do just want to see what it actually says about what happened there. Can't have more than one signed in the same season. We are allowed more than one. Right, anyway, we better start getting acting. Oh, we got two. That's different to last year. So we got 2 8-league games before the Champions League kicks off. Right. What was the time? 3 for each. Oh, we got time. We got time. Started slightly early. We've got time. Okay. De Oliveira injured. That's the last thing we need, but it's not too serious, so that's okay. Also, oh, we did put the first team in. The Perflon Denim. Okay, we'll probably want to take off the loan list just at the moment. I would be against selling denim because she's not, doesn't get back far enough to do what we want from our wingers. And she's only got okay potential. Also, just while I'm here. Oh, yes, there we go. Pre-season favourites. Get that into your league. Oh, we are going to destroy you this season. You look out. Second best player in the league, our goalkeeper, Kylie. You're in all sorts of trouble. Especially once we get this right wing emergency not designated player signing in, hopefully. Which was did not. No, that was a rule. Alright. So she's actually still injured, so we don't want to play her right now. And we also can get Talon onto her rehab, which is going to be quite timely. So that is Kirsty Fleffo. I mean, the long shots are good. What sort of contract have you offered is what I'm curious on. I'll see about that one. 7-0, there we go. Now we're starting to string together the big results. I think it was a Sakita there. In Christabel got doubles. Okay. That is good. We're starting to ramp things up here. Apart from getting staff in because we're just allergic to coaching staff. So we've got New Lambton. Will our winger come in before this game? So we have to wait till next year to go after another DP if we're still here at Newcastle. Oh, we've got a international coming up soon too. So that could impact us. Right, who's unregistered? Yes, squad registration. I swear we've got a lot of room. So we need 2 goalkeepers, so they have to be in there. Otherwise, scholarship and youth players don't need to be. So scholarship players sit outside the roster, so that is cool. The minimum is 15, right? So we scholarship fine, DP goes in and Insuasti. That's an important one. Yeah, Song is on a youth, scholarship. De Oliveira, a couple of youths, so look, Mike can actually come back in here. And we are just on, and we've still got 2.4k spare in our actual salary cap, excluding the designated players because they don't count. Goodness me, we are. Well, if designated players don't count and we're allowed 2, then why have such a fit about trying to sign more than 1 in the same season? You know, it probably helps our finances. And just to be sure, oh, here we go. We can actually get some depth here too. Scholarship, youth, scholarship, youth, scholarship, youth, scholarship, youth, scholarship. Vasic. Oh, yeah. Right. That's helped. Okay, cool. So pretty much everyone at the squad's now registered. And we are miles under the salary cap. Okay. Just nailing without any drama at all here, this whole A-League thing. Apart from Sparks. Now, Frelfo. What is the wage they're trying to give you? 130. Can we actually afford that right now? I'd rather delay, please. Just until I mean, I'm pretty sure it doesn't actually close today. 4th of October, 2032. Okay. I think we just did this, but sure. Now watch I think we found out last year you can do one more thing. Yes. Confirm. I thought we were quite a way under the salary cap before. Come on, Charlotte, sign for me, please. Let's get this done. And I'll be very happy with the squad. Is McNamara just destroying SPUs on FM26? Okay, Swabi, what is taking you so long? You can play for the best team in Australia. There we go. Freaking about time. Easy. Right, there we go. That's actually worked out even better for us. wage wise, so we might have dodged a Sparks wage size bullet there. Despite as much as I want to like Sparks because she's a New Zealander, she does cost a lot of money. Right, Swabby comes in. Right wing. Player. We can't give you that. We'll give you... Oh, 77 is actually not a bad shout for you. Confirm. Yes. Go back. Squad registration. We're allowed one player. Exactly. I knew this was a thing. Boomfa. We are so fine. We are so fine. A-League, you are so cooked. And Maggie Boom. Yeah, cool. She's looks average. Right, Swabby. Where are you? There you are. Right, so you're a right winger. It's going to play as a winger. In you come for Denim. D'Oliveira's fit again. They can go on the bench. And we are so fine now. Yeah, we're good. We're good. Swabby on a free is ridiculous for that wage. Okay, we've actually come out of that very well. Where was she? Sydney. They were awful last year. Okay. But that is scenes. Okay. Can actually tackle really good in that wide midfielder role. Maybe not really good, but does enough of a job with that stamina. That is beautiful. Right. Yeah. Shaun those odds even more. We are, I mean, best player at the club. Apparently even better than Kylie. We are. Good luck stopping us this year. Right. Is this... We probably want to play the rotation for this game. Just so everyone's fresh enough. Swabby probably does need the game time, but elsewhere we should be okay here to rotate. Hurst, and you come. Yeah, we probably should give Swabby some game time. Bosbell, and you come. Lookmeyer, and you come. D'Oliveira also probably needs a run here. So we'll go with that team for this friendly. But I think we've escaped that scary moment there. It's perfect to take over. Oh, boy. We've got them first. Hopefully it comes at a time where it's not going to have too much of an impact, given they're the worst team in the league as well, supposedly. 7-1. Ha ha. One season, I think we might be about to just conquer Asian women's football. Might have gone off a bit early there because the Japanese teams and that could be good when we eventually play them. Now, this is where things will get interesting because I don't know how this works. And I was... Okay, I'll sort that out later. I was going over the wrong one. I'll rename them later. But either way, I think we've done bits there in the transfer window. But we've got 35 players. I don't think we even have 35 players. So this should be easy. We need 3 goalkeepers. Do we even have 3 goalkeepers? Ooh, that could be the sticky bit here. Reserve squad as well. Yes, we do. Okay, fine. Okay, we're actually going to get rid of some players here. Okay, it's 35. So, who are the worst of those that we've actually registered? You have no place in this team. Fazari. Coates could be useful. But Vasichin, Lookmeyer, and Lapamada. Yeah, that's probably the squad I want. And yeah, free foreigners. We've nailed this. Okay, cool. Just making sure there was no one there. You look down there and they've really cuts off quite a few player names, but I think we've got that nailed. That is a strong squad that is not really in any danger of being near the limits. Keep the current pitch size, we'll be fine. Press conference, sure. She'll have to adapt, but she's a fantastic player. Yep, helps us immediately. Great. No, don't want to. I'm trying to click on the answer. There we go. Thank you, Ali. You finally got your facelift too. You don't look quite so manly now. It's good to see. Right. So we've got 2 more friendlies. Then we've got 2 A-League games, and we'll crack into Champions League, which really we should be okay in to start things off. So we've got Newcastle Olympics. So we'll get back to A team for this one, if we can, depending on this friendly Aussie v Spain, off the back of a World Cup, which was a wee while ago now, to be fair. I haven't actually checked who won that because we tried to check it once and we got it soft locked. So, yeah, don't want that to happen again as we still look for coaches. Dylan, hope you're doing well, man. Welcome on in. Hope you're having a good day. That's fine. We don't want her. We've got, just get those tickets up. We're the champions of Aussie, so we're going to be missing a lot of B teamers. So it's an under 20 international. That's actually even better. Evie Minutes now out injured. Who else is okay? Voisey, I don't think was on rehab. No, but Talon was. So we are getting some players back, which is nice. Yeah, I'm doing well, mate. Doing well. Last day of the holidays for me, so yeah, I'm doing well at the moment. We'll see tomorrow morning. Actually, it's probably a good time to mention too. No stream next Sunday. There's the this is a really average reason, but it is what it is. The local horse races are on. It's once a year. It's on a Sunday, so you know. So to any people out there who usually watch me on a Sunday, we'll be skipping next Sunday. Well, at least at the same time as it usually is. Oh, the Discord will be informed if I cook up a different schedule where I come on earlier or something, but it's probably just a day off for me. Now, what's our budgets like now? I think we'll just cancel because you weren't that great looking. Okay, and Swasti's off to play for Colombia. No surprises there. Our star signing of the window, our DP. She's pretty fit anyway, but we will play, if we can, her before this next game. What are we going to do without Minute? Anyway, let's get our first team out there so they can get a rest in the week before our A-League opener. So that's what we want. And Swasti, not Cratwell, O'Donoghue, Cassie goes there. Christabel out left, Buchanan out right, Flanagan in goal. I'm missing someone. McKee, this is. And that is, at the moment, the first team. I'm training her, aren't I? Yes, okay, it's just taking a while to get there. Okay. Day's been good, man. Basically, yeah, went out for lunch today because our wedding anniversary tomorrow. So did that, went to a Thai restaurant. So went out, had lunch, and oh wow. But it's been a good day. How's yours been, Dylan? This could be fun. They said that last year, though, striker-wise, we ended up getting an absolute elite goalkeeper, but this is very promising. Interesting that it's fantastic. That's nice to hear. The way it's described, it sounds like it's only striker that's going to be good in this, but either way, it's supposed to be an excellent intake. Oh, the darts. Yeah, Luke picked up, didn't he? Which I suppose wasn't too much of a surprise with who he was up against, but... And, oh, the old firm. How'd that go, actually? I haven't caught up with the old firm. I was keeping an eye on Premier League this morning. Just a little bit. Range is 3-1. Ooh. Oh, boy. Is Nancy actually still there? Because he's going to be in all sorts of crap now, isn't he? And also Dylan, the other Dylan. 1-0 down at half-time. Oof. The two Dylans. Hope you're doing well, Mr. Holiday. He's still there. Yeah, goodness me. Mentally, he was quite... I mean, I'm in a time zone, right, where I can keep an eye on the MLS quite easily. He's been one of the better managers over there consistently. But don't know why he's having such a big struggle over there. It's weird. And the squad's not that bad at Celtic, is it? Right, we'll just burn through this quickly while we've got a bit of a lull. Yeah, it is. I know, yeah. Still, if you go to Celtic, you kind of expect... You know, you kind of... It's just... Yeah, anyway. You have to be going pretty poorly to not do well. Okay, let's go forward a bit. Oh my god, we got all the... Jeez, if you're a Celtic fan, maybe avoid the chat for a little while. I'm only joking, but I have heard stories about how how Rangers vs Celtic goes off in chat sometimes. Right, so we're the favourites for the A-League this season. Back to the game, Shaun. $2.20. Happy days. Well, this is going to be a very interesting season. It might not, actually I say that, it might not be at all, but going to be fun. Also, Georgia Doe ended up going to Man City. Look at how much she's worth now. Good grief. Another player we had at the Knicks, briefly. So there's some good talent coming through the A-League, but we are not hot favourites, but good luck beating us to the title, at least the regular season title. I think, yeah. Sure, it'll be fine. Right, yep, that'll do. Oh, can we change now? Finally, right, number 1 for Kylie. Buchanan 2, yep, that's fine. Who's Christabel's 3? Yes, we'll give a number 8 to Insawasti. What's the O'Donoghue? 15. So why is Lookmire 9? Because she's not very good. Who can we give the 9 to instead? Probably Vasic. De Oliveira has a really weird number, so let's switch that. Yes, Oliveira. 9. You're top goal scorer last season. Oh yes, Webby, I forgot about you. Yeah, okay. 11, 9 for Busic. And Oliveira, where's Oliveira gone now? 77. 19, because that's how many he scored last season. Right, that's hopefully nice looking. And Swabby wants the 7. I'm sure Kaylee won't mind. No, apparently she doesn't mind. Okay, that's fine. Cool. Yes, squad numbers done. Sleep schedule's buggered. Oh no. And that's exactly what FM's there for. Right, so what we got? This friendly, then one more, and then kick off the season. Okay, there's another Phoenix player that's gone back to France. We're trying to get rid of her, to be fair, so that's not as much of a baller signing. Oh boy, we are cooked here a little bit, aren't we? Songer, and you go. I don't know if you can actually play there very well, but you'll have to do this one. Good grief, we are missing players, aren't we? Is what it is. Right. Oh, good, Dylan. Yeah, off to sleep. Hopefully you're not off nicely. You can always put me on in the background. It'll probably help. No, but have a good night, dude. As we're training nicely here. Oh, Kylie. Okay, don't press Kylie. She's going a bit weird. Right, so 6-0 there. Now we're going to be... What can we do for this next game? 19 for the rotation is going to be fine. So let's go with that. We don't really have a left winger at the moment, so we'll just have to rock with this. Oh, actually, we can call up the other one in Lapamada. Right, up to the senior squad. Bumper and in for De Oliveira. So that's a good backup team that we can play for this one. And then Perth after that. Looks like a very nice opening game, especially because I think we're at home. Yeah, Perth, Central Coast, and then the Champions League group is a pretty kind start. There's a derby against Central Coast, but still. And away from home, but it's pretty nice looking. Neutral venue for the Champions League Group Stage. Wonder where that is. Okay. Right. And Major's gone to Western Sydney. We got her on trial, looked okay, but getting Swabby very handy after the whole can't sign more than one designated player a season issue, which cancelled the first transfer we made in the entire window. But we recovered from that well. But yeah, if we can have a good crack this season, everything is the aim, and I reckon we've got a good enough squad too as well. Okay, right, cool bonuses. I think we're cool with the normals. Yeah, just keep it at normal. And last year of contract, I should sort some of these out off camera because there are some quite good players here. Yeah, I don't want you to stay, but the rest of these are quite handy players for the most part. So, yeah, might try and keep a majority of them around. Unless we get off to a bit of a stinker, but can't imagine it. Unless our tactic just randomly stops working because FM things. Yeah, I'll sort out the scouting after stream because I don't think we can do anything anyway now with signings. Not till the weird window opens up in like April as the finals are going on. Although to be fair, I think that's about the same time as Champions League knockouts, so it's probably not quite so weird looking now. But this is handy. Talon and Voisey Yilden back at the same time. Very handy that. It's not as keen to try and get her, sorry. Milos. So this does mean now we can go with a... I mean, we should probably try and play these two. Get their fitness up a bit. And they can both go down to the reserves, ideally. Plickerson is now on rehab. It's minutes. No, so this is good. We're getting most players back at the right time, actually. Hold on, who wants Kennedy? Adelaide, good luck. Do we have a contract extension? No, we're going to have to sign her up. Okay. Probably won't be selling her, but sort that out after stream. Or it's after a stream this season. Because that's the sort of player we want. Only 2-0. Slightly disappointing. That scoreline. Alright, don't praise Kylie Shaun because doesn't like it apparently. Stats. Yeah, okay, well, just must have been an off day. Right. So let's now get the first team out there. So we want to go full out first team. Moki, Kakesi, Cristobal, Insawasti, O'Donoghue. We've got, where is she disappeared to? Sakita, there she is. Talon out left, we are going with Swabby out right. And of course, Vasic up top. And on the bench, Kennelly, Ferris. It's tempting to go Lanteri, but I think those two are a bit better out wide as well. On the bench, we definitely want Crutwell. We want Voisey de Oliveira. That's a good bench. Okay, we'll take that bench. That is currently our best 11. We're just chuck. Actually means Minute can go down the squad as well. But yeah, that's going to be a good team for us this season. So we're about to play Perth. Our opening of the A-League took a little bit longer than I'd like because freaking corrupt save files had to redo a bit of stuff. But let's do a prediction and get the first one going for this season. It should be a quite nice little start to the season for us, this, in theory. 5 minutes. Boom, there we go. So a prediction is live. If you want to try and earn some channel points over on Twitch. But preseason favourites first. I think the Wooden Spoon favourites. They have just did a takeover. I'm pretty sure. But they are well and truly the Wooden Spoon favourites here are Perth. So gonna be embarrassing if we don't win this at home. So watch this be like a mental 4-all draw or something. Okay, captain. I think I did this. Like Vasic is a... I mean, Perkison and Vasic are quite handy, but I think we'll just confirm at the moment. Wait for them to get up the hierarchy a bit more. No, never will be good enough for her. That's what Perth are thinking before this game. Got to escape. No, you go come to Newcastle, we're gonna pump you. Still can't get a coach, goodness me. Ballon d'Or from Mbappe, 30 goals in a season. That seems... I was going to say low, given where he plays, but anyway. So we've got Perth, then we've got only about a 3-day gap before the coast. And then the quickfire Champions League group stage. So, yeah, red hot favourites for this, I think. Look like, based on the bar draws, more of a favourite than Perth are, but I think their bars glitched. I can actually check the percentages. But I want to get the points on the board early so we're not going to have to play catch up, because Sydney were doing that last season and it did not go well for them. When they were trying to catch up from the Champions League fixtures, they got in a right spot to bother. Yeah, great name, not a great player. Let's withdraw that offer from our DOF. Okay, they want Lanteri over Kakesi. I'll have to think about that. They want to swap those two around, which I definitely don't want to do. Attacking. Okay, sure. Play through the press. Yep, cool. Okay, we'll just go attacking. Now reserves. We do have a quick backup. Okay, we'll give them all a solid 90, but some of these players are actually being picked here. So no, not Buchanan, not Swabby. The rest though, you go for it. Apart from obviously the injured player as well, that would be a bit dumb. Okay. Good to go. Season opener, Perth. Taking on two of the worst teams up first in our season. surely going to get off here to a nice start. Sydney have won their opener, which, yeah, they could actually be quite decent this year with no Asian football, and if they go off to a good start, unlike last season. Remembering, of course, that the league season is the one you need to win for Champions League football. The finals don't actually matter for Champions League. And you also don't get your trophy in game for the regular season, even though I'm pretty sure you do in real life. Apparently you only won one trophy last season, but there's our team. Flanagan in goal. Good old Kylie Flanagan. I say good old. She's 16. Came for our youth intake. Ali Buchanan at right back. The captain, solid. McKee and Carcassi for now the centre back pairing. Christabel at left back, so 0 changes in that back four. O'Donoghue stays in midfield. We've replaced Ruby Sullivan with Fernanda Insuastia, designated player. Swabi out right, not the player that we were actually looking to sign, but given she is going to be on £700 a week less than the player that we were trying to sign, that works out quite well. Sakita in the cam. Talon out left, who is only recommended for 45 minutes, so maybe that's a bad idea. Not now Lenovo. My battery is protected. So let's go with De Oliveira out left for this game, and Vasic up top. De Oliveira, of course, started as a striker last season, 19 goals across the season. So, you know, pretty good team. And just a second before we get cracking this one. Okay. Here we go. We're favourites for a reason. Show me why. Isn't Dean Lewis from Perth actually? Spotify just knows sometimes when to play certain songs. But hopefully we fresh the glory here. In the pinky purple outfit, we're of course in the gold with the blue sleeves. Classic Newey. As we look to start our defence of both the regular season and finals titles in the A-League, and an early set piece. Vasic is on it. Into the mixer. McKee. Why is Christabel done what she did there? Can I go back? No, I can't. I think she legitimately back past that from like 1 metre out from an open net, which is an odd decision. But yeah, hopefully won't prove costly. No, this is A-League, but there are designated players and stuff as well, so it's weirdly similar. That's great work there from Kakasi. Swabi isn't super familiar with that position, coming in a bit late, but De Oliveira loves a goal. There, loves a goal. Oh god, here we go. The button's just warming up. Hold on. There we are. Got there eventually. 1-0 though. That's what we wanted. And Swabi, a debut assist, and De Oliveira out left this season as a bit of a squad player. She can go anywhere in that front four if we get an injury, which is going to be super useful, having got 19 goals last season. The harshest relegation of all time, but we're gunning for glory in Asia this season. So be a little bit ruthless with what we did in the transfer market. That is a bad clearance there. So Perth here are on the ball. Surin, Dreams you're in. That being her first name. It's a cracking name. It's a horrible pass though. And now Vasic on debut. Hits the post. Oh. And she'll be under pressure if De Oliveira keeps scoring goals and she doesn't, but we'll see. And Dreams you're in on the ball again, briefly. Now Kokolis Out to Dumic. Dumic? Probably how you say that. Kinsella. Nice pass actually out to Bacalo. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. It's Kylie. There's the Wonder Kid keeper. It's a little bit concerning that Perth have cut us apart like that, though. Right, nice ball that from Kylie now. Insawasti up to Sakita. De Oliveira. Off she goes. Can she square it? Yes, yes, Olivia Sakita. 2-0. 20 minutes in. It's going as you'd hope, given the preseason prediction this game. De Oliveira looking very good at left wing. And Sakita. So I'm not sure how the goalie hasn't saved that, but nevertheless, we don't mind. We take a 2-0 lead early. Does Perth try and hit straight back here? Kinsella out to Dumic. Back to Kinsella. Okay, they're doing some alright stuff down that side. Although that's Christabel's to win. Back to Cassie. Now Christabel goes forward. O'Donoghue. Oh, under pressure. Does quite well there to find Vasic. That's a horrific pass though. Swabi probably shouldn't have called for that. Now dreams you're in. Thankfully he was a bit sleepy on the ball. Swabi wins it back. Makes up for the call before. Over the top. We'll pick out Ali Buchanan. Who cooks her. Vasic. Debut goal. 3-0, 21 minutes in. I'll tell you what, feels like we might be a fun team this season. Not that we weren't last year, but we might be quite brutal this season on some teams when they have to play us. 3-0, just under halfway through the first half though. And already contributions from 2 players on debut, Vasic and Swabi. There's now have a set piece. O'Donoghue back to Vasic. Cutting in, taking on the shot, just can't quite curve it inside that far post. But this Newcastle team who are still operating a good 1k under the salary cap. Pre-season favourites are looking every bit like it currently. Here comes the commentator's curse. Kinsella outright. For Perth, De Oliveira trying to shut her down, does a good job. And off she goes. The top scorer from last season in the league. Got space in front. Will she take the shot? Not from there. Pulls it back. Sakita, good save from Mashtolovic. But we will see the corner here. Vasic. And there, can they pick out Kakesi? No, the goalkeeper comes out. Some good work from her. Back to back. Oh, just took a little bit of time there. And now, here come Newcastle again. Swabi. Can't find O'Donoghue, and Perth get a chance to clear their lines, albeit briefly. There's now Insawasti, the Colombian international, out for Swabi. Can't pick out Vasic. There's a little bit of a midget in there, so that's not too surprising. Actually do well there, Perth, to start to make their way into our half. Tequila. Long range effort, won't test Flanagan. Still 3-0 the Jets. With 10 minutes to go here in the first half. Goal kick to the Glory, who might be anything but this season, as per usual. Surin, poor pass, Buchanan can cut it out, and here come the Jets. Flying up the field quickly, De Oliveira will make it 4-0. Bit of a worm burner, a skimmer almost in the rain here at Newcastle, but it makes its way just inside that far post. And this one's as good as over before half-time. It's a 4-goal buffer for the Jets already. Right on the edge of the box. Mastrovic just can't quite get to it. And De Oliveira makes it 2. Vasic gets an assist to go alongside her goal. And the Jets are looking lethal early here this season in the Ninja A-League. Perth are showing a little bit in attack, but just haven't made the most of it so far. One good save from Flanagan. Dreams you're in. Just a bit sleepy at left back, has to be said. 6.0 according to our ratings, man. But what a first half that was from the Jets. I don't think they'll be wanting to change too much going into half time. And indeed, no changes from them as we get underway in the second half here at the number 2 sports ground here in Newcastle as there's Dreams you're in. Hopefully awake a bit more here in the second half. But that's not an encouraging start that from Perth to the second 45 minutes. Kylie Flanagan, only 16. But what a prospect she is coming through that Newcastle Academy. Hoofs it clear in Newcastle. Are on the ball. Charlotte Swaby, late addition in the transfer window. Looking handy already though. Squares it. Hat-trick. De Oliveira. Whatever they said at half-time, Perth has not worked. They are getting cooked. Might need to change their name from the Glory to the Gory, because that's what they might be on the end of this season. A couple of gory results. Stuff you'll see in horror films. The Wooden Spoon favourites are not showing any reason for why that should not be the case. They are having a stinky here to open the A-League season. Brutal first up fixture for them, but still hasn't been pleasant watching for Glory fans. Set piece. Kakesi, finally! She's only 1.8 metres tall. She's got her first goal from a set piece since we've been here. And 6-0, if she starts scoring from set pieces, teams are in trouble. Because we've been hoping she'd be doing that for a season and she wasn't. So that is very encouraging. Now we will take off the hat-trick hero here because we want to get Talon up to fitness. We can actually make a couple of subs here to be fair of players who could use some minutes. Savoisi as well. Excuse me. Yeah. We'll give Ferris a run at left back as well. We'll give the wheel a go at left back. And Newcastle, as they have been for most of this game, do have the pill and look to make their way forward in Sawasti. Solid debut so far from the Colombian international, designated player here at the Jets. Out to Voisey Yilden, whips it in. It's not convincing from the goalkeeper. And now Talon Henneke. Somehow Vasic has not reacted. It goes out for a goal kick. So Perth get away off that one. But not for too long potentially. Going to try and make their way straight through this Newcastle press. And to be fair so far, not doing a bad job. Dumick out to Kinsella. They play it up forward, and some good shielding there from Kakesi allows Kylie Flanagan to claim that one without too much trouble. And Kakesi starts to get the Jets going forward here. Ferris, the wheel, up to Talon Henneke, Sakeda, Vasic, O'Donoghue. Here they come flying forward. Henneke. Talon with a bit of a loose touch there though. And Kakesi gets pushed over, so not too sure we saw that highlight. But there's a free kick that Kakesi is going to take here. Short to Insawasti. Brings it forward to Talon, who will unleash one. Make it 7-0. It's a rugby score. And Insawasti with a debut assist as well. And Talon Henneke, pretty long preseason injury. Just back in time for the start of the season. And marks it with a very nice strike there. Bit of help from the other side of the crossbar, but still makes the way into the back of the net. And Perth are getting hammered here. to start things off. And that passing will not help. Whoop. Ah, sorry. Okay, there you go. Commentator. Great. Diabetes stuff. Okay, the lunch is caught up with me. Okay. Okay, defend, girls. Defend. Oh, that's a shame. Let's come out of nowhere. 7-1. Alright, you can go into silent mode because bad insulin pump don't make noise. Right. Yeah, that was a bit soft, wasn't it? Straight after making it 7. Won't hurt us too much. It won't hurt us at all, let's be honest, but it's a bit frustrating. Although I suppose we save on clean sheet bonuses, so maybe it's not a bad thing. Not that I think many of these players are on the clean sheet bonuses. Flanagan, big save. Where's this come from? This little spell they've got themselves on here. Perf. Hit it away. Dummick. She does us the eyes too. This is a bit soft, girls. What's happened here? They've switched off at 7-2. We might just be going for the meme scoreline here, 8-2. But Buchanan just got cooked properly here. Right, we do have a couple more subs, might as well make them, even though this isn't the greatest finish to a game we've had. Kennelly and Lookmeyer need the game time, so bring them on. Yeah, Lookmeyer up top for Vasic as well. Right, there we go. So we've got Central Coast after this, who are supposed to be a little bit better. On the road, Derby did annoyingly take points off us last year in that fixture. But hopefully this season it won't be the case. But settled things down there off the back of 7-0 at the 69-minute mark and those 2 weird goals we conceded. Interesting they didn't use any subs. Perf. But yeah, that's a very comfy one to start things off. A little bit disappointing with the goals conceded, but goal scoring looks great, so we'll take that. Very happy. I mean, 7-2, can't really have a go despite those goals we conceded. And yeah, goal differential, top of the league. Hopefully, where we're going to be staying this season. Now, Kylie, please take my praise. Okay. I clicked the wrong thing on her again. Goodness me. We'll just stop talking to Kylie. She's going weird. Yeah, humiliation for Perth. Sorry. But yeah, there we go. Right, nice easy win. And next up, we've got the Central Coast away. So let's do a quick little prediction on that one. Going to be a slightly tougher game, maybe. Now, we want to rest our players here, actually. But we're not too bad with the same being our first of the season. Just give them 1 day rest. We should be okay. But yeah, if you're wondering where these guys are supposed to be finishing, 9th. So this is a nice start to the season for us. Has to be said. Hold on. Did they not update that? Because that's not true. Oh, I see. The game's not giving out a trophy at all. That's why it says that. Okay, never mind. Mental how it doesn't realise that there is a trophy for the regular season. But yeah, okay, that's not quite as triggering then. Finances very good. Like to see that. Squad's happy. 4-0 for the reserves. Lukmar and Voisey Yildim with goals. We are flying as a club. Only 1 week into the season, but off the back of last season, where we picked up both the top league and the reserve league. It's all coming out Millhouse on the women's side. Starting for a Continental B. Rapid move up the coaching badge ranks as well. But yeah, we'll get this game out of the way against Central Coast and then Champions League time. Okay, they give them a slight chance here. We probably want to go back to positive maybe for this game on the road. No, I don't want Hike. She looks average. But yeah, we've got... There's a little period there where our reserves are still playing games in the Ninja League. Oh boy. Couple of centre-back injuries. This could be interesting. McKee, 1 to 3 days. That's not too bad. Hurst, same exact injury, I think. No, it's a fine step. I mean, it's more or less, isn't it? Already on rehab. Okay. So in that case, let's give a run here to Lanteri Bartley, who might be even better anyway. And yeah, Swabi's getting a bit more familiar. We'll just see what Talon's going to be like with her fitness, coming back from an injury herself. But F1 Derby time. Can we keep hold of it? Won the first one, drew the second, so I think we kept it based on that. Now, okay, sure. A bit annoying how it doesn't change after that. Yeah, we'll be fine. Now the reserves. 90, I think, for all of you, apart from the injured players. And we'll see about Talon. We might just 45, just because I'm very weary of a recent injury with her, and we might even start her here if she's fit. As harsh as that would be on De Oliveira, off the back of a hat trick. Yeah, perfect and have a bad season, aren't they? Western Sydney beating them. To be fair, they're another team that should have been better last season. But we'll save that. 23 minutes. It's there's dangerousness on this year's game. But right, quick fire back up here. Second game of the A-League season. The derby. Our derby here at Newcastle. At least the main one. Most of the Sydney teams are derbies, to be fair, but this is the main one. Off to the coast. Go see the sauce bottles. Now, 60 and 45. We actually did that perfect for the B team. So the exact same team, just Lanteri Bartley coming in for McKee. Happy days. Off we go. Introduce the team. Pick up. Well, it's probably actually not exactly what I mean. Pick up where you left off, because we finished that game a little bit averagely, but 7-2. Do that again. As they go for an interesting formation there. It's not quite a Christmas tree, but it's like a stubby chode formation sort of thing. for extreme lack of a better term. Central Coast in the yellow. We are in the white with the sleeveless look going on. And also the pantless look, apart from in Swasti. But everyone else, you do wonder if they are just running around without pants on. But no, they do have shorts on as well as socks. They are normal humans to some degree. De Oliveira down. Has recovered. Can she get through to the half? Hopefully, because we've only got old Talon off the bench who's coming back herself. But not quite the hot start from the previous game here. We did drop back to positive, which I thought might make sense on the road. Maybe we need to go a bit more gung-ho, but a corner. O'Donoghue, back to Vasic. Plays it in there, and it's a goal for Insawasti. The Sullivan replacement. The Colombian. The one who obviously is actually wearing shorts out there, and she picks up a goal, the first one in Jets colours, to give us a 1-0 lead. Somehow they have not defended that, because they had all the time in the world there, but just tripped over each other. And we take a 1-0 lead. After a little bit of a slow start, especially compared to the previous game, as Kakesi gets a yellow. But not as dominant maybe as you'd expect here from this Jets team off the back of what they did on the opening match week. We'll praise somewhat hesitantly as De Oliveira still going. We'll take off at the half. So she's got 6 minutes plus injury time to get through, hopefully. Probably also take off Kakesi on that card, but that's a handy little ball forward. Vasic with a great header, and Swabi, no first goal for her. Big chance she knows it. Couldn't believe that one got saved there by Byrne, but it did. Buchanan's only going fairly. There's a couple of options here for subs, considering we've got a Champions League game in a couple of days. We'll take off De Oliveira, obviously, for Talon. Kakesi for Ferris, I suppose. And Kennelly at right back. But it's a okay half. Yeah, going well, capable of better. And here we go, Talon. Wasn't the Dream 11 last season. I think she's dropped out of it. Interestingly. The Central Coast actually on the front foot there for a little bit of the early stages of the half. But now we're starting to camp down the right end a bit more. And we've got another corner, which we kind of scored from before. This time we go a bit more direct. Christabel, back to Vasic. Oh, that was Lanteri Bartley with the flashing finish on the retreat. But it goes over the bar, not too surprising from a centre-back. But we are still on the ball. Insawasti, the goal scorer, up to the wheel. Back to Insawasti, Christabel, Talon. Some good short passing here from the Jets. Christabel, Talon, Christabel, Talon, Christabel. In the mixer, has to be a goal, and Swabi gets her first in Jets colours. One touch football, it's best there for a fair chunk of that build-up play from the Jets. Especially between Talon Henniker and Christabel. The Spaniard finally beat her lady there. And somehow Vasic just let that one go past her, despite being a striker. And Swabi gets off the mark and makes it 2-0. And that might just start to put this game to bed here for the pre-season favourites. Right, we've got a free kick here in Swasti to take. Gonna go for goal. Forces Burn into a bit of a parry there. But I think she had it well under control. Taking her time, and that is the highlight. Sakita has been a bit average today. We might try something here if we can. We can, yes. We've got options. Voisey out right, Swabi in the cam. We'll try that. Okay, we've got one more sub if we can make with 10 to go. Let's bring on, I think Crapwell for O'Donoghue here might work. And give them a bit of a switcheroo and Swasti a bit further forward. Right. And we've got a throw in with 5 to go. With only a 2-goal lead. So if we stuff anything up here, not ideal, but Swabi, great from her. Oh, just cooking. Down the right-hand side, finds Voisey Yulden. Into the mixer, Talon's looking for it. Goals in back-to-back games for Kaylee and makes it 3-0. It's going to end up being a quite routine-looking win, this, for the Jets. And an F1 derby on the road. But they give Voisey Yulden a ton of space here after Swabi did all the damage down that right-hand side. Loops it far post, and Talon gets that one through the hands of Byrne. 3-0 with only 5 to go. And just like the last game that Newcastle played the opposition, quite a few poor ratings, especially in that defensive line. But that is going to end up being a pretty comfy win. Get a late highlight here, I'm not too sure why. As they're going to try and do something late here at the Central Coast. And they will save us from a clean sheet bonus. So cheers. You're still not winning the derby and you've probably saved us money. So you silly girls. Clement, pump this one deep. Lucia. Somehow bet Flanagan from there, which is a bit worrying. But yeah, we've won Vasic on orange injury. Hopefully not too serious, but it's a win. The goal's a bit random, but it's a win. On their part anyway, and Swasti, I think, gets man of the match, or lady of the match there. But good win. 3-0, would have told you it was really good. And I'm on fire apparently, 10 consecutive wins. And we do go top of the table, which is good because Sydney were anything but that last year when they went into the Champions League. 3 to 6 days for De Oliveira, so we'll miss our first game in the Champions League. Vasic is fine. It's not too bad for her. So general rehab, we go top in Swasti. Let's say that she was good in front of goal. Yes. And Lanteri Bartley for solid debut as well. Right, so we're going to have to put Talon back in. And we do have 12 subs in this comp. Goodness me. Okay. So I think most people are going to be fit again for us here. It's just going to be needing a left winger and someone else that we can call up here. Reports. It's probably Minute is actually who we call up there. And who's the best player down here? Let's we'll put the goalie in there, but not quite yet. Where are you? There we are. Okay, right. for De Oliveira, Bonfa, and I'll sort the rest of it out when we get there. Okay, so now we've got Savinch. Abdo. No, I don't want Abdo. She looks pretty rubbish. Okay, so first team selection info. How are we condition wise? Yeah, a little bit more tired now, so we'll give them a rest. Except for not the one who's not the one who's injured. Okay, so we've got Champions League now, which honestly I don't really know what to expect from any of these teams. Being from Taipei, Vietnam, the last one, and the first one's actually from Uzbekistan, I think. So interesting nations we've got here in our group. Perkinson's back, right? That makes life a lot easier than for us here. Just put for there, and we'll keep the Ferris wheel in the squad. But yeah, handy that. Oh, it's a good one too for a red card. Get a red card and a derby and still win. That's always handy. Full Brisbane Raw inspiration there, or actually opposite of Brisbane Raw last night, wasn't it? Ha! Up the Phoenix. How good was that? Right. So Jets got the win there. So yeah, we'll sort now. Oh, not another injury. Minutes rehab. It's not the worst one to be fair, but still annoying enough. So Savinch. Let's put us first here because I don't really know who counts as the home team, but yeah, they, I presume, are the champions of Uzbekistan, because that's, I'm pretty sure, the only way you can actually make it in. They've got Dildora. I think hopefully they don't shorten that name, first name for a nickname, but Dildora Fazalova. Someone named after the club. I mean, this we could almost rotate here, it feels like, if that's their key players. Very tempted to rotate for this first game in the Champions League, given what I've just seen there from their key players. It could backfire though, so okay, we you know what? If that's the odds, we probably can. We probably can here. It's very cheeky. Hurst, yes. McKee, get in there. Songa, Cratwell, we're going full out here. Voisey, Bosbal. Oh, maybe not a minute, because that's going to be a bit of a risk. And Lutmeyer. Let's tempt fate potentially here. Get the morale on our side. Christabel not training well, and I mean Prickin's just come back, so that's probably a bit harsh on her, but oh wait, Kylie took our praise. Goodness. But yeah, this does not look like a good team we're taking on here first up in the Champions League. So hopefully we'll get away with this. Bit of a rotation. Yeah, surefire dead cert faves. I feel like it's a bit too many terms in a row there. You can probably get rid of one of those. Don't need both surefire and dead cert before saying favourites. But apparently should be freshing them. Okay, yep, that's fine. You can have Wilson now. They want us to go attacking here, I'm guessing. Yes. Okay, cool. We'll just do that then. Yeah. Now I've got reserve games still, don't we? Which is kind of weird. Can we give you a solid 45? Minute is apparently fit. Give you 45 as well. Right. Just make sure that they keep their fitness ticking over. But handy little income for us here from the Champions League, and hopefully, obviously, go quite close to winning it this year, given looks like we're going to be pretty tough to roll in Aussie, albeit haven't taken on anyone good yet. That Sydney game off the back of this Champions League group stage is going to be very interesting. But quick save, and we'll get into this game, the first of the Champions League. Probably won't get through the entire group stage today. We might even just have this one game, but we'll see if we sneak in another. Sun stood bright side. So, pretty heavy rotation, let's be honest. But I think we're going to be able to get away with it here. Yeah. I mean, D'Oliveira can come on the bench for a minute, so that's okay. All right. So Talon at left wing, because that's the only player we couldn't really take out with the injury situation, but otherwise it is a full rotation. To be fair, they were scoring quite a few goals, this rotated team, in the pre-season. Also McKee's in there too, actually. So it's not, there's a couple of first teamers, but not many, if any. As we make our Champions League debut on the women's side. And we've got pre-match interviews as well. And here we go. Right. Savinch Kwashi with the 4-2-2-2. The Jets with the 4-2-3-1. A lot of unknown quantities in this team. Ho Chi Minh have started off with a win, which I think we take them on last. But we just need a top 2 finish to go through to guarantee it, a top 3 in the group, and we might also sneak out. But yeah, oh wow, hold on, no, what is our ass man doing? They were very attacking from the start. That is suicidal. What are you? What was he thinking? Goodness me. Balaginte, hoofs it deep. Look, Maya won't win it, but we will there through Songa. Talon Henniker. Into Songa. Voisey Yulden plays the ball over the top. Talon misses the target. Okay, that's not a great start, girl. But we'll see what this team looks like. Probably going to be a good judge of the other teams we'll take on this group stage. If we beat them badly with this team we're putting out here, yeah, we probably don't have too much to worry about in the group stage, which would be nice. But yeah, never know with Champions League type football, and especially if we defend like this. Davlatova off the post. Okay, girls, can we? Maybe I have risked a bit here. Kennelly. Especially if we just dribble it out. What on earth are we doing here? Okay, chance to get on the ball a bit more. McKee, the captain for this game, into Hurst. Up to Crutwell. Pings it out, the Ferris wheel. Interesting pass. Nice first time ball from Kennelly though. Voisey Yulden. Back to Kennelly. Over there for Talon in the mixer. It's a block shot from Songa. And someone was offside. Talon, okay. Screechy start, not super surprising given the team we're putting out here. But still, when I looked at the opposition and those pre-match odds, thought we'd be able to do this. Here we go. Bosbell. Back for Talon. It's a deflected cross. We will see the corner. Songer in there. No one home. Is Bosbell going to keep this in? Yes. In the mixer. Oh, Songer's there, far post. 1-0. There we go. Our first goal in the Women's Champions League in Asia. Satilia Songer. Youth intake player from last year here. Took the corner. Got back in the mixer to put this one away. Someone went down there. Might have even been Hurst from us. So that's interesting. But Bosbell got it here. And Songer just able to drift unmarked the far post and put it away. So we take a 1-0 lead just over 10 minutes in. Over the team out of Uzbekistan. With a heavily rotated starting 11 to have put out for this game because they did not look very good player quality wise. Songer. That's a nice, puts the whip on that. It's quite nice. Now gets the ball back again. Going to try and make it a double, but not with efforts like that. But starting to work our way into this game a bit more now after a slightly ropey start. Probably because the assistant manager put us on very attacking from minute one. The absolute psycho. Bosbell up to Lookmeyer. Voisey, Yilden, Willwood in the race to that ball. In there, Songer. Back heel. Kennelly. Falls to Talon. Should have really put that one away, but she was offside anyway. Somehow. I mean, girls. Okay, that's an absolute gimme. Look, right, I don't want to praise them yet because 1-0 at the half-hour mark is not that great. Lookmeyer. Inside the box, pull back, Bosbell, goal and assist now. Right, now you can get praise. We've got a cushion goal lead. The youth intake from last year coming up big in the Champions League. Things you'll love to see, but Lookmeyer actually doing something because that didn't happen often in the finals last year when we tried her up front. 2-0 though, thanks to Damla Bosbell, the goal and the assist before that for the Songer goal. At the moment, we'll sit top of the group. As Bosbell on it again, Songer. They combine nicely. Kennelly, Songer. Gonna try and ping one again, but not quite on target. Doesn't mind the shot though, Songer. As we make our way into the final 5 minutes here of the first half of this first group stage game in the Asian Champions League this season. And 2-0, solid. Without being great. Talon's actually playing pretty rubbish. Both our wingers are, which is a surprise. McKee on a yellow will take her off for Lantieri. And yeah, De Oliveira, I suppose, out left. We'll try and not use Swaby, but if we have to, we will. Couple of subs. Going well, but can do better because... yeah. You probably can, girls. I know, you know, rotation and all, but still. But she isn't keeping the ball that much either, which is a bit weird for us. Even on attacking. Okay, now the Ferris wheel, we can bring on the players just come back, Plickerson for her. And yeah, Voisey's not having a good day, so Swaby for her as well. But still 2-0 up, which is okay. Only okay though, let's be honest. Oh, that's good work from Songer. A little bit fortunate we kept that in the end, but here we go. De Oliveira floats at Swaby on the volley off the post. Unlucky. Might go back to positive here just because it's a bit average so far, really, this. We're winning by 2 goals, so I guess I've got to praise, but it's been okay. They do have a corner. Okay, maybe I shouldn't have gone back to positive. Babieva, they've got space here on the edge of the box. Oh, girls, what are we doing? Okay. We're really trying to make hard work of this, aren't we? Also make a sub as well, actually, because Songer is on a red heart, so O'Donoghue for her, but gave them all the time in the world out here. And somehow Balagente's got beaten at the near post, which is pretty criminal. But Karamova, I mean, I say that's a freaking good finish, but still. That's not a great goal to concede. Yes. Demand more. Not happy with this. Four minutes of added time. And I think we're just going to get through it. Very unconvincing. But we've won. And we'll go joint top of the group. But he didn't play as well as he can. I guess I'm happy with the result. Ugh. Yep, that's nice. Yeah, good goal, all that stuff. So we're only second in the group after that. But if we win our next game, then we'll guarantee to go through anyway, which is nice. I'm pretty sure. Depending on what happens with that. We get 15k, which is very handy. Don't know why our balance went down so much there. But yeah. Okay, I guess. Now we're going to rest players again here. Albeit the players who played probably won't feature next game. We will probably go a bit more serious for this one, based on what I saw. So, yeah. We'll get that sorted out, and then I'll check the time. What have I just tried to take out there? Yeah, Songer. O'Donoghue, Sakita in the cam. Christabel out left. Kakesi for Hurst. Vasic up top. Swaby out right. And that's a pretty good team. Okay. What are we looking at time-wise? 5:16. If we do pick up a win here, we will be going through, so we might sneak this game in. As long as the pre-match doesn't take too long. All right, so Hong Yuan, who apparently are even worse than the team we just played, because we've got an 80% chance of winning this. And our reserves win as well. I mean, the Knicks are not going great in this. Um, 4-0. Good grief. Okay. So Hung Yuan is what we... So probably a chance to win some channel points here, people. If we don't win this with a good team out, then goodness me. And this will be last game of stream as well. Hopefully lock up a spot in the knockouts before we take on Ho Chi Minh to start next stream. And then we've got a couple of big games actually. Sydney and Melbourne in the A-Liga. Okay, we will try that then. For this game, our reserves, right. You two probably need some minutes, so let's give you 60. And crack on. I'll sort out the scouting after this game. Right. Second Champions League game. Going quite serious. Ho Chi Minh already through, so if we win this, we're going through as well. So, yeah. Quick save, and we'll crack into it. Last game of the stream. Alright. McKeown yellow, to be fair. Is that a smart idea? Maybe we'll put the Lanterian over here, given that. Why? No, I don't want that yucky parsley. Go to match. Right. Get me out of my freaking pre-match for that. Goodness me. Silly freaking doff. Seriously, priorities, dude. Trying to win a Champions League here. You're trying to sign the freaking herb. Okay, address the team. Should be winning. Make sure we do. Faith, trust, faith, all that stuff. Media, sure. James, how are you? You'll be in a fantastic position if we won this. A minnow. Oh, look, it makes football what it is. Games like this. Don't think it'll be a problem. The prize of victory and what the end of this whole competition should be enough. Right, here we go. Much better team for this game. Maybe I should have done a goal scored instead of a prediction, maybe. Ho Chi Minh might be semi-decent, actually, based on what they've done. They bet whatchamacallit more than we did. Out of Uzbekistan, but we are in the gold. The opposition in the red. Out of Taipei. And we are underway. Liu Chan on the ball. Ting Jumei. I've got to. Can't go very attacking from the start, Shaun. Just attacking. The assistant is a psycho for that. Right. We're on the attack early though. 8 minutes in. Honestly, but disappointing, girls. We try and float one far post. They're going to get the ball back here. They pump it deep. No one home, thankfully. Right, Terry Bartley. Up to Swaby. O'Donoghue. Swaby in there. Olivia Saketa. Right, it's going to be a bit of a bloodbath, this one. Puts it away past Chimpahan. And we take a 1-0 lead. Just shy of the 10-minute mark. But Swaby, all the space to pick out the Saketa. Very optional defence there from the outfit from Chinese Taipei. And we take a 1-0 lead. And we might be about to put the foot down properly. Free kick in Swasti. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. That's what we spent 14k on. The quality of goalkeeping opposition might not be hot, but still. A bit of a tester in the previous game she played. To be fair, don't know if that's just a great free kick, that is. In Swasti, the Colombian international. Marks her arrival on the ACL stage. Champions League, not the you know, joint, muscle, ligament, whatever. I mean, obviously ligament, Shaun, it's got L at the end. But Swaby up to O'Donoghue, gets greedy, doesn't matter, makes it 3-0. Or it doesn't, because it's offside. No VAR worth noting, because just flag. So still in there 2-0. Fanya Sen. Free kick here, which we hopefully can deal with. No, it usually is okay. Thankfully goes wide. And Kylie keeps a clean sheet on continental debut. Champahan. Lin Jinlu. Okay, girls, we really should have defended that there. And here, okay, Kylie's going to save you there, Ali. Hoofs it deep, Flanagan. Oh, I was hoping that Vassett just scored and then Kylie would have got an assist. Swaby looking for Saketa. Is that the highlight? Nope. Okay, we're still going, thankfully, because didn't feel like a key highlight that. Talon, Fizz, Vassett goal. There's the 3-0. And the goalkeepers are injured. Possibly after trying to save that free kick earlier. But just fizzing the balls in the mixer. And yeah, this defence aren't dealing with that well. 3-0. It's going kind of similar to that Perth game we played to start the season. In terms of the scoreline, that's a very interesting looking throw-in that probably got it pulled up for handball, but it didn't. And we get the ball back here. And Sawasti Saketa might let rip. Does. 4-0. Probably unlucky there, the opposition. Because, boy, it looked like that ball got stuck in the hands there of, I think it was Chris DeBell from the throw-in. But, no. Referee, maybe I suppose we have a bit of money now. Maybe we have paid them off here just to make sure we go through. Probably wasted money because 4-0 scored before our shots on target. And we're putting some big pressure on them here too as they try and work out from the back. A little bit average there from Lanteri Bartley, but we do get the ball, so it's all good. Talon Henniker charges forward down the left. Cuts inside. Will take on the shot, but it's a save for the first time in this game from the opposition goalkeeper, Chimpihan. Now we've got a set piece. Vasic into O'Donoghue. Fizzes it. That's too easy for Christabel. 5-0 before half time. So yeah, our first team might be a bit too good for this group. We probably still want to finish top of it for that when we play the next game too. Nippon are winning there. So Nippon down there defending champions from Japan. New manager, of course, was a little bit curious if they were going to come for us during the off-season, but they didn't. Excuse me. Sorry, got something caught in the throat there. Swaby is cooking here. Pulls it back. Buchanan, Saketa, and Sawasti off the post. Probably faffed around a bit there and could have taken an earlier shot, but still 5-0. But yeah, Nippon's the team I'd expect to have to take on at some stage here in this competition. But that's a very good first half. No one's super tired, so we can just say we're very happy. and look to do more subby stuff in the maybe around the hour mark. Focus on that last game because Ho Chi Minh, that's going to be a battle for top spot, but we are going to be going through the knockouts, which is nice. Something that Sydney barely did last season. Had to go through as one of the best third place teams. We'll be doing it very comfortably now. This goal differential will be very handy. Teodor Lavasic picks up a double. Swaby another assist. She's turning out to be a very good late emergency silly DP rule signing over Emily Sparks. So she's going to stay out there. Both Vasic and Sakita on hat-tricks unless they pick one up here. Won't be Vasic though, not directly. And not Kakesi either because she's put that one well over. Was there a yellow for them? Okay. It's up to the hour mark. There is a highlight. We'll let it play out first before we do anything. I probably should just do this based on fitness really, but we've got this under control, haven't we? Swaby pulls back. Buchanan and Swasti. Buchanan and Swasti will take on the shot. That one goes over. Right. Kakesi can come off for Hurst. Buchanan's going a bit fairly. Kennelly for you. Everyone else out there is playing pretty well, so let's just leave it for the moment. As they're going to try and make the most now of a couple of the fringier players coming on. That's a good tackle from Vasic, tracking back now. Sakita running for Talon. Lots of bodies in the side. Quite fortunate to get that one back, and we'll score 7-0. Talon gets her first of the game. And yeah, this is going to make sure that even a draw will be enough on the final match day. Not sure why the defender is claiming offside there while blocking the ball and giving it back to the person who passed it. But it's helped. And we've made it 7-0. Not great awareness of the game there from Lee Ian. Now, Talon is a bit tired, so we'll get her off with our left wing situation. A couple of players sitting on hat-tricks out there, but just slowed down a little bit. Although now, a highlight with 8 minutes to go. Li Yuxuan. Okay, they might struggle here, I feel like. Yeah, that wasn't great thinking from them. Sakita on a hat-trick. Takes it on off the post. Swaby, O'Donoghue will clean up the scraps. And that's 8-0. So I think this is being our record currently. Vasic on a yellow heart. We'll wait and see if we... Oh, that's a naughty assist too. Didn't realise that. That is cheeky from Swaby. Third of the game. Hat-trick of assists. At least I think thought it was. No, yeah, but Vasic on a yellow, but on a hat-trick. Better leave her out there. As there's Li Yan. Up to Li Yuxuan. Now they try and ping it out left, but just no one there. Oh, they should have got that back, but thankfully O'Donoghue's covering that for us nicely in the midfield. Swaby. Kennelly. Okay. Ting Jung Mi. Not a big clearance there. We'll get it back thanks to Kennelly. camp inside the final third. Swaby. Looking for another assist. No, might look for a goal this time. Gets a goal. 9-0. Yeah, this feels like we maybe should have switched the way we played the rotation in first team. Because this looks like it would be more of a game for our rotation players. This team is not very good at all. We'll take off Swaby, having a blinder, and Voizy Yulden, and sorry Vasic, but you know, we've got another game that's semi-important to win, and that's very kind of them to give us the ball inside the final third. Get it back through Cristobal, De Oliveira, squares it. Oh, not sure why we didn't take on it there through Sakita, who's on a hat-trick. But Insawasti gets on a hat-trick herself. And we make it 10-0. So, yeah, we got a real nice group here at the Champions League, didn't we? Very unselfish there from Sakita. A little bit unlucky they haven't pulled that up for offside there on Lookmeyer as well. But it is what it is. Couple of unlucky. Could be 8-0. The handball and that. They have a late free kick. Is this going to be another situation where we bin off our clean sheet bonuses? Yes! Leon, we just cannot keep a clean sheet. Goodness me, from 30 yards out. Kylie got a good hand to it, but couldn't keep it out. Fair play. 101 is the score line, and is how it will finish. Why can't we keep clean sheets? Anyway, 10-1. Given Nippon's 1-1-0, I reckon we might be looking quite good for this. When we take on, well, yeah, they might have rotated, but yeah. That's a heck of a win. Right, that'll do it for today, people. I thought that might be somewhat more competitive, but yeah. But so we're going through anyway. We're through the quarterfinals. Just going to sort out seeding, I guess. The next game we play against Ho Chi Minh. And we have some other quite big games. We do want to win that too because money, that next game. But yeah, that Swaby is working out brilliantly, which is nice because I was not expecting that today. The whole only allow one designated player per window. That kind of muttered us, but Swaby being available on a free has worked out brilliantly to cover that. So we're looking very good. Unbeaten start to the season, that's not surprising. It'll get a lot more interesting next stream. We've got that last game, which not a lot riding on it. But then Sydney, Melbourne, those are the two teams closest to us on the season preview, I want to say. Oh no, it's Melbourne City are up there too. So the victory have dropped down quite a way. But yeah, good start for the favourites, the Jets on their tile defence, which you like to see, but I'll save it there. And let's go find someone to rate. If you're on YouTube, thanks for watching. Bit of a long one today. It took a wee while to get stuck into the season, but we'll be able to get through it a bit quicker now. Wednesday afternoon, we'll be back. So back to the semis, this normal schedule, just like this week was, except next week there'll be no Sunday stream. As I mentioned, local horse races once a year. I'm going to go have some fun. But catch you guys